What's up, guys? I'm Penguin and welcome to Knighthood. Today I bring you guys a beginner's guide to becoming a Rage Knight. So I have seen a lot of people ask a lot of questions about how to start off, what things you should be focusing on, what materials you should be looking for, and what heroes they should be focusing on very early on in the game. That way they don't waste time in focusing on heroes that they shouldn't need to be focusing on. So that's what this video is going to be for, so I hope you guys enjoy it. To get us started off, let's go ahead and start off with your gauntlet. This is a very big part of Knighthood. You go ahead and see it right there in the beginning of the game, and you're gonna start off with your Knight's Gauntlet. So, should you be upgrading this gauntlet? The answer is yes. You should definitely be upgrading this gauntlet. All the cores that you're gonna be getting in order to upgrade this gauntlet are only gonna be used for this specific gauntlet. Those are those green knight cores that I'm going to go ahead and put up on the screen right there. Those are going to be able to go ahead and upgrade your knight's gauntlet all the way to max. After you max out your knight's gauntlet, you won't be able to go ahead and get any more. They give you a very specific amount there. Once you go ahead and get a different gauntlet, you're going to be able to go ahead and use these blue cores right there that are on the screen. Those are going to be in order to go ahead and upgrade the other gauntlets. You can see them right there. You're going to be needing a different amount and different types of cores once you go ahead and reach your next gauntlets, which are most likely going to be your champion's gauntlet, your chaotic, and your rebel gauntlet. But that's going to be it for your gauntlets there. Just make sure to go ahead and upgrade those gauntlets. There's really no reason for you not to be upgrading your knight's gauntlet. Now, once you go ahead and start off on your quest here, you're gonna be over in Astellan. This is gonna be the very first map on the game. For the first map, having to do with your weapons, you shouldn't need to worry too much about them. Any weapon that is to your level or similar to the level that you're fighting against. For example, if you go over to, let's just pick this random hunt. See right here, all these mobs are gonna be level 1. So as long as your weapon is level 1, level 2, level 3, which you're gonna be able to get there very quickly, you're gonna be completely fine. You shouldn't need to worry too much about them. Now, once you go ahead and progress through Astellan, you're gonna be able to unlock the Hunt Master. For the Hunt Master, you're gonna be able to collect certain rewards if you get a certain amount of stars in that area from the hunts. So every hunt, you can go ahead and go all the way up to 3 stars, depending on how quickly you can go ahead and finish them. So right over here, you can get some pretty cool stuff. You can get that customization chest right there and that equipment chest. And if you like some customizations, that Cape of the Grey Wolf will be right there. It's going to be the very first reward you're going to be able to get with the Hunt Master. If you continue on, you're going to be able to see these little mines right here. I'm going to go ahead and collect that right there. Those are going to give you a little bit extra upgrade materials for your weapons. The upgrade materials would be like Vulcanite bits, Vulcanite bars, Tellurian bits, Tellurian bars. Those are going to be able to go ahead and get your weapons all the way up to like level 20 or so. You shouldn't need to worry too much about the bits. Just go ahead and use them as much as you want for the bits. They're super easy to get. Now, when you start off with your Vulcanite and Tellurian bars, you might want to go ahead and just focus in on specific weapons that you're going to need. You may not want to go ahead and just splurge on all of them. Getting near the end of the Astellan right here, you're going to be able to unlock the arena. This is going to be the PvP version for this game. So once you go ahead and actually go into your arena right here, the very first screen you're going to see is going to be this screen right here. It's going to be the little kiosk. There's going to be a little guy. He's going to be able to give you 3 free tickets. You're only going to get the 3 free tickets once a day. And those tickets are going to go ahead and give you access to fight people in the arena. So once you go ahead and enter the arena right here, once you click the enter button, you're going to see 3 different opponents that you're going to be able to go ahead and fight. Now you're going to be able to see your arena rating all the way in the top right. If this is your first time here, it's most likely going to be 0. You're going to be able to see your daily wins all the way at the bottom. There's going to be a little quick button right there for the leaderboard on the bottom right. And you're gonna be able to see how much your arena rating is gonna increase or decrease depending if you win or lose each match. So for example, right here on this guy that I already beat, my arena rating raised 8 points. If I would have lost, I would have lost 16 points. Every time you defeat a hero, it's going to go ahead and come up with that green check mark that you see right there. If you haven't fought them yet, they're going to look like the two on the right. It's just going to have a little button that you're going to go ahead and click on. Once you're about to go ahead and fight these people, I highly suggest you to go ahead and take a look at their little minions all the way on the right up here. These minions are very, very important in the arena setting, and I'm most likely going to be doing a different video on these, but just keep attention on what they are and what kind of heroes they have. Once you're going to go ahead and fight in the arena, I highly suggest you going in with at least 1 or 2 healers for your heroes, and I'm going to be explaining those in just a second as well. But once you go ahead and defeat a hero or a knight, you're going to be able to get these arena crests. Same thing with your daily wins. If you get to 2, 5, or 9 wins, you'll get a different amount of extra arena crests. What are those for? So every time that they're going to give you a very specific currency, there's actually going to be a shop along with it. So for example, right here, the arena shop is going to give you all these. You're going to be able to always get either 2 of these backpacks. 1 of each of these backpacks, so 2 backpacks in total. You're going to be able to go ahead and get some upgrade materials, which are going to be the malachite, cobalt, manganese, and orpiments, or you're going to be able to get some chests. I highly suggest not to get the chests and not to get the backpack just yet. Focus on your upgrade materials, because those are going to be the most that you're going to be using. Okay, so aside from the arena, that's going to be pretty much it for Astellan. So let's go ahead and just move over to Highgard, which is going to be our second area in the game. So this is pretty much where things get a little bit more challenging for you, but the same methodology goes with the weapons. Here you're going to want to have at the very least like a rare weapon or so in order to go ahead and keep up with the mobs here. You're going to be actually facing undead, cult, and militia mobs in here. So if you have those types of weapons, the better for you. As you progress through Highgard, you're going to be able to see a shrine. So this is your first shrine of heroes you're going to be able to unlock. You're going to be able to do 5 favors every day. Right now I only have 4 left. So how this works is you're going to have 3 different types of favors. You can have a green favor, an orange favor, or a red favor. Each one increases the duration of the favor, but it also increases the amount of experience you're going to be getting for that favor, along with the chance to get an extra reward. For example, right here in this green favor, you're going to be able to see that you're going to get 480 experience points for your hero every time you complete this favor, and you're going to have a chance of getting gold. This little reward right there is always going to change. Right now it just happens to be gold, but you're going to be able to go ahead and get various different materials and things like that. It is going to be 15 minutes, so you're going to go ahead and send your hero out. 15 minutes later, come back, claim it, and he's going to be able to get 480 experience from it. Pretty simple. A level 1 hero, I will say, is going to go all the way up to a level 7 hero once they finish their first favor. After that, you're going to be able to see the portal. Right now we're in the Dark Tour event, so that's what you're seeing right now. Every event's going to be a little bit different, but right now Dark Tour, that's what's happening. You can go ahead and check it out since it's going to be changing every single time. A little bit further in, you're going to be able to find the Monster Cave. So for the Monster Cave, once you go ahead and go into it, there's going to be a big monster. You're going to be able to defeat it to get some Crimson Souls. You have 6 chances or 6 wins you can do every day, and every time you win, you'll get a couple of Crimson Souls. Once you finish I believe, like right now, for example, I need to beat it 9 times. Once I beat it 9 times, I'll go ahead and get that extra 100 Crimson Souls. So, just like in Arena, it actually has its own shop. Same thing here. I highly recommend to only buy your forge stones here. So, only your upgrade materials. That's something that you're always going to see, no matter if you're in the beginning, mid, late, or end game. You only want to buy and spend your currency on upgrade materials. they're gonna be very scarce soon enough. The only ones that are not gonna be scarce is gonna be your bits, Vulcanite and Tellurian bits. But they're gonna be right here. Okay, so aside from that, after the monster cave, you're gonna be able to go ahead and see that you're gonna like almost at the end of Highgard, you're gonna end up unlocking this right here. It's gonna be the Dwarven Foundry. It is a very it's really big. It's very complicated. I'm actually gonna be making a whole other video for it. I'll go ahead and leave a little card on the video once that comes out. But pretty much you're gonna be able to upgrade your commons into rare equipment, your rare to epics, epics to legendaries, and legendaries to uniques. Same thing with your charms. Charms are gonna be coming from dismantling your equipment. So, what heroes should you be focusing on? That's a very big question there. So, the heroes that you should be focusing on are actually gonna be right there in your hunts. This game is going to be doing a very good job of giving you what you need in order to continue progressing. So right here, we have Anara. This is going to be the strong versus undead hero. She's a semi-healer versus damage. So she does healing and she does damage. She's going to be able to give you armor and health as well as protect. Protect pretty much gives you a 25% less damage for one turn. And over here, her rage ability over here on the right, it's called Sulfurous Solution. She's going to be able to damage all enemies, and she's going to be able to apply burn for 3 turns. So pretty good. Definitely a very, very good hero to go ahead and be focusing on. She will carry you all the way to the end game. But the best hero I can say for sure is going to be this healer right here. You're going to be pretty much using her in every fight in the entire game, from the very beginning all the way to the very end. So for her, she does phase gift. That's her base power. So she gives you regeneration, which is going to give you health at the end of every turn for 3 turns, and she's also going to go ahead and restore you a big chunk of health and armor. Once you go ahead and continue collecting shards for her and you get her all the way up to 4 stars, she's also going to give you the focus buff. The focus buff is a very, very good buff in this game. It's going to give you a 25% critical chance on every hit. So definitely very good. As well as Lunar Light. Lunar Light is going to give you a massive amount of health or armor, along with Protect, which is going to give you 25% or less damage, but this time it's going to be for 3 turns instead of the 1 turn. Those 2 I highly recommend for you to go ahead and be focusing on, as well as Wormwood. Wormwood is one of those heroes that you're going to be needing every once in a while, but it's definitely very good for you to go ahead and invest in it. For example, right now I'm in Realm of Fire. I'm going against militia people, and he does double damage against militia, so he's really good. He's also a healer and damager, so he does healing with his base power, and then he does damage with his rage power. Very, very good. He also gives Protect once his max star over all the way to 4 stars. And aside from that, I will say that is pretty much it for the Highgard and Astellan hunts and the map itself. That's gonna be pretty much it for the beginnings guide. If you have any question, please go ahead and leave them down in the description. What? If you have any question, please go ahead and leave them in the comments below. If you like this video, please go ahead and like and subscribe. If you didn't like it, please go ahead and let me know what I can do better all the way in the comments. If you haven't yet, I definitely suggest you to go ahead and join the official Knighthood Discord. It's gonna be a link over in the description below. And thank you very much. Aside from that, have a wonderful rest of your day and see ya.